Love and guidance coming to you from the palace of Anastasiasville, healing truth. This is one of those days that the beauty lays in the palace of all palace, of the beds of all beds, and meditates of all. Nah, let me stop. Nah, for real though. This is a very serious message for all my emperors and empresses, goddess and goddesses, kings and queens, princess and princess, bitches and bitchettes. I will never forget about my bitches and bitchettes because there's levels to the bullshit. Now, this is a warning. And I don't mean to make anyone afraid, but I never seen to touch bases, or I never really seen to talk about people who are obsessed, abusive, jealous, mean, severe bullies. Now, these people think that they are not going to be chastised and think that they're getting away with murder. But every time you force, hurt, cause pain, intentionally making people cry, abusive, verbally, physically, emotionally, manipulators, jealous. Jealousy will get you killed. All that time you are focused on someone else and being jealous with them, you have gifts yourself that you can tap into. You don't know what that person been through. You don't know what that person is going through. But all you know is you don't like them. You don't like them because they smile too much. You don't like them because they should be hurting. Why are they smiling? You thought that you caused them enough pain, and you feel like they should have been broken down by now. Some people out there who you live with intentionally try to hurt you, or the bulliers try to intentionally make sure you do not survive to get to the purpose that God got for you. I had a dream last night. It felt like a warning. It felt like a direct warning for people who abuse children and intimidate children and lie to children, molest and sexually assault children. And this goes for boys and girls. You will pay. Every time you try to harbor a little child's energy and force your projections upon them because you are miserable within yourself, you will pay. I was reading in Malachi 1 chapter, I apologize, Malachi 12 to 14. Then I proceeded to go to Malachi 2. And like my dream, it was speaking of warnings. But this was specifically talking about the priests. It's people out there who got ancestors that were strong, very strong, just like you have ancestors that are strong. But people out there that's using their powers for bad and not good, I'm telling you now, you think that you are God. You are a God, but you are not the ultimate, most high God. You are not. And just because you think you slicker than grease, don't mean that you cannot be captured or harnessed. Because you cannot outslick God. God put you here. Everything is in divine order. For people who have threw things in my path to harm me or to make me sick or poison or anything of the whatever you tried to do, it has backfired. They stumbling. And I ain't trying to be cocky. I'm sure I'm in my God's arm. I'm in the Most High arm. The Most High is holding me in every trial and tribulation that I go in to show you and me that nothing can touch me. When the Most High is ready for me, the Most High will send for me. When you is in your envy and in your jealousy, the Most High will send for you. Eating alive. You all will be eating alive, inside out. I see the faces. I see them. I see them stumbling. The more evil you put out is the more evil is inside of you, and it will come back. I remember watching Charm. And I remember the end of Charm with the three sisters, the three witches. And this one specific person hated Charm so much that they was ready to go get the evil of the evilest monsters that nobody could control. The monster was called the Source. This, we're going to call him Balthazar, which that wasn't his name. But Balthazar was like, get the source. They said, if you get the source, nobody can control the source. We all would die. They didn't care because they hated the charm. They hated the light that much. And in the end, it ended up, the source went back where it was supposed to go. Or they never released it. The one, Balthazar, who wanted the charm, one's dead, and to release the source, his ass died. Evil never wins. Evil never wins, especially not against the Israelites. Especially not against the Jerusalem. God is holding us. So anything that you do is showing your colors. Anything that you do that is in jealousy and envy and wrapped into that because you don't want to heal childhood traumas, because that's what it is. You don't hate me. You hate yourself. And you haven't healed it because of childhood traumas. All that evil you sin is coming back to you. Greater than what you have done. And I don't know if that's times 10 or times 100. That's up to you and what you have done. Turn away. Choose today who you will serve. Choose today. Turn away. Don't hurt children. Don't hurt anybody. Forgive yourself. Because this is a warning, and I hope y'all read it. Malachi 2. Warning to the priest. And read right above that. 12 to 14. Well, I hope I didn't take too much of y'all's time, but I had to tell y'all because people don't seem to think they're going to get punished. But I think you seeing that you're being punished right now. Dos. Kiss. Talk to you soon.